Nasia Heroes is back to do another flip through for you guys. This is volume 96. And I want to tell you guys something. When I get to volume 100, I'm thinking about stopping doing these. Let me know if I should or if I should keep doing these, because I'm kind of conflicted, honestly. So please let me know down below what you would like me to do, because I know a lot of you like these flip through videos, but I just feel like they're getting like super repetitive, and I'll have done 100 videos when volume 100 goes around, so yeah. Anyway, let's just go on with the flip through. So this is volume 95 from the 29th of December to the 12th of January. So this day was pretty chill. Just watched videos and relaxed. I also watched Miss Anella's stream where she was playing the automaton. And if I can remember, I will link what an automaton is, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, what the heck is an automaton? It's an instrument, albeit a very difficult instrument to learn, but she is getting better at it, so. She also got a new birdie. She named her Mifa. Mentioned that I would like to get a bird, but at the same time I know myself and I would not be able to fully take care of it, and with Mama working night shift, there'd be no one there at night looking after it anyway, so. And the day was chill due to my mom not feeling that well. She was gonna take a bag of stuff to my grandparents, because my grandfather had his leg surgery by then. But she sent it by Wally, I'm pretty sure, my Uncle Wally. Mentioned that I hope his recovery could start to progress more so he could feel a lot better, which his recovery is progressing okay. He still can't really walk on it, but it seems to be a decent recovery. I mentioned I did not wake up to do meds until after 12, which was bad because I know I was supposed to get up at least by like 9, and I just straight up dozed back off and didn't get up till noon. I guess I was just tired. Mentioned that the next time I would probably have to set an alarm. So. Mentioned that I plan to film some videos so that I could stay ahead, because I like staying ahead. This day was another chill day. Spent most of the day, most of the day just relaxing, watching videos again. Mostly things in my subscription feed, and also listening to more music. Sorry, my hair's in the way. Just a variety of artists, because I didn't listen to anybody specific. Did listen to more on the K-pop side than the J-pop side, though. This day was pretty chill because my mom wanted a rest day before she had to go into work that night. She was venting to me about some issues that she had to deal with while she was at work. So, that's what this page was. I have a little mini red velvet poster in here. This day was another chill day. Again, just kind of relaxed, resting my back. The only exciting thing that happened was the fact that I had a trade come in, as well as my album. The sweet girl Anamaru cards sent me from Instagram. It's extremely kind of her to send that to me. She sent me the Lovely's album High, I believe. And she did it for a couple Gen photo cards, which I was surprised by. Did talk to another girl on Instagram about purchasing a Miju photo card, as well as a So-Hyun card from Boom. She said that she would only charge 10 instead of 13, which is a steal, but I may see if she would give me one for 5 so that I could work on my Lovely's collection. Because as much as I want to collect Boom, I know that would be extremely time consuming because you don't see many people actually collecting Boom, so, which is kind of sad. And it always boggles my mind the amount of money goes into the trading community, and I'm like, some of these people that are trading are teenagers. Where's all this money coming from? I guess some of them work, but the other ones that don't, I'm like, how do y'all do this? I remember asking Mama that one time. She went, rich parents. She thought that was kind of funny. Crossword that I finished. Another relaxed day overall. It was also first of the year. Again, just relaxed, watched videos, listening to music. Also watched some clips from the Korean show I Can See Your Voice, and also finishing up the Runaway Guys Rayman Legends Let's Play. My mom and I went to go visit my grandparents at the hospital for a little while this morning to see how both of them were doing. My grandfather did see more himself, so that was nice. Especially given how much pain he had been in recently and everything. So it was nice getting to check in on him and see how Grandma was doing too, so. Sorry, I was getting a swig of drink. Fortunately, my grandmother was getting like really hard red patches on her legs, and that was most likely due to her not being able to prop them up when she goes to sleep like she normally does. And she was sleeping on a cot because my Uncle Tommy and Aunt Sandra had one that they could spare her because they didn't even have a place for her to sleep in the hospital room, which ticked me off. These are some of like my top songs of 2019. And then these are like some top B-sides. Some of these are not B-sides, I know. But I ran out of room on this side, so I stuck it over here. Anyway, when we were on the way there, my mom and I got breakfast from my grandparents from Crystal's so that they could have some normal food for a change. Since there is apparently an issue with communication there. Because my grandmother only got like 4 trays of food, which is so messed up. And I went on a big, massive like rant about that. This day was extremely chaotic. I spent some of the day relaxing. But today had been kind of chaotic due to the fact that my grandfather had come home from the hospital today and there was so many people over that it bordered on ridiculous at this point. So it was chaotic trying to get him settled to where he is now. He needs help being moved for the simple things right now. And I hate that for the both of them. It's just taking so much out of Grandma for one to move him, but then I know it frustrates Papa because he wants to be able to move. The following day I hoped would be fairly better because PT, physical therapy, would be coming out to do an analysis on my grandfather and help him heal the right way. Something else that happened today that was more on the positive side was one of the albums that Mady ordered for me came in, so she brought it to me to Grandma's. So I filmed an unboxing for it while everyone was still here. I was glad to be able to open it, and I was super excited when I pulled Kay's photo card because I had never pulled Kay before. I mentioned that I've had some insane luck when it comes to pulling things from my Lovely's albums, but I was not complaining. Ended up spending the rest of the night just kind of relaxing and resting my back because I'd had a bad backache all day. Yeah, I stuck this in here. Fairly chilled out day overall, in my opinion. Spent most of the day, again, just relaxing, watching videos. Sorry, I'm trying to get this robe off. There we go. Because I done got a little warm with the heat going. I done got a little warm, but anyway. Fairly chill due to the fact that trying to help him around the house is very straining to do for anyone, but I can really tell that it's being rough on my grandmother specifically. My Uncle Tommy came by to help out a bit where they could and everything, so I ended up / did see Uncle Tommy lift up my grandfather into his wheelchair, which is really his rolling walker that has a seat. I could just tell it was taking a lot out of her. and that I hoped he felt a bit better soon so that she could relax. It was nice to see him in the living room for a change. The fact that he was in there from noon until close to 8 was pretty good. So I'm glad he was doing well enough to sit in the living room for that long. Mentioned, I just hope he'll continue to get better as the days pass by. The home health nurse came by this morning to get all of the paperwork set in their system and everything as a whole. Once we finished everything with the nurse, I filmed a video on the 3 albums that came in as part of my Christmas. I had gotten Kay's solo album and 2 of A Girl's Generation's albums. For whatever reason though, the Mr. Mystery copy that I have, it came with 2. So I'm probably going to send that to my friend Chris, more than likely. I'm trying to sell it on Instagram, but there's nobody really biting for it, so. Anyway, I asked my aunt if it was okay if I sold it since it was a second copy, and she said she didn't mind. And I was hoping to sell it for like $20-25, but nobody's actually like bothered to ask. So I'll probably just, I'll say like 15 or something. One of the sets of photo cards I had sent to a friend of mine in North Carolina because it's really hard for him to afford albums and stuff because he's had a lot of medical issues too. I'm not going to say what because I know he watches my videos and I don't want to say it in case he doesn't want it to be said, so I'm going to respect that. So an Idol poster in here. I think this was when they did the cover of Hot Issue, but I could be wrong. And then Twice. That looks like Fancy Era to me. Because Mina's in the middle. This was a pretty chill day overall. Just kind of relaxed and watched videos and listened to music. Also watched some clips from Full Metal Alchemist and Attack on Titan. So that was nice. It was chill mostly to the fact that the weekends are usually super chill anyway. Today it was mostly trying to help with my grandfather because my grandmother wanted him to eat in the living room, but that ended up being a huge disaster due to the fact that when my grandmother went to pick him up to move him in his wheelchair, he was fighting her the entire time, and it ended up just being a pain in the butt, so. I don't know why he was fighting her the entire time. After supper, we spent the rest of the night relaxing, and my grandparents went to bed because both of them were super tired. Mentioned I'm just hoping that things will improve and they won't be so chaotic. This was like a super lazy day. Spent most of the day, again, usual relaxing, watching videos. You can also watch some of Engine 92 or Nolan's stream of a Monster Rancher 2 tournament, debating on watching Firelord Brooks. I just always have issues watching the stream at Grandma's because of the way that their internet is. That's what I'm assuming. That didn't really last a long time though, due to the fact that it kept cutting in and out. After I stopped the stream, I spent the rest of the night watching YouTube videos to play some of Pokemon Shield, beat the Ghost and Fairy gyms, and planned to work on the next gym in the morning. Mentioned that I had no idea what the next gym was, so it'd be interesting to see what the next one would be. I'm thinking it'll be a poison type or a fighting type or something. The only other activity was basically help Grandma around the house with certain things. Empty the dishwasher, got out meds, and then took like his TV tray that he had back there. Hang on, need another sip of drink. Mentioned that the following day would be kind of chaotic because it was going to be the usual grocery store and errand run and everything. Mentioned that I'm hoping we didn't have a ton to do because I always end up getting so exhausted. So I mentioned all I could do was cross my fingers and hope that we won't have a ton. This was a busy day today overall. Spent some of the day relaxing when I could. But it was busy due to having it had been the usual grocery run and errands. Thankfully the errands weren't too bad. We had the post office, the bank, and then we did drive around and Pokemon hunt for a bit. We hadn't done that in a while, so it was nice to be able to do it again. Hope that we can do that more on my mom's days off. But she always gets so exhausted, but I just miss hanging out with her like we used to. And I know it's hard for her to do that with working night shift. After we got through with all the running around, I put the groceries away. Then I sat down and filmed some videos while I had the downtime. Ended up filming 3 singing videos and a pins I used up in 2019 video. I was happy to get those filmed. I mentioned I'd like to film my journaling update as well as my top songs of 2019. The songs one I'll have to play slight clips of each song, which when I know when I do that video it's gonna get flagged for copyright, so having said that, I would find it extremely difficult. I mentioned it would be extremely difficult to monetize my videos since I've done so many singing videos and they've been flagged for copyright. Anyway, ended up spending the rest of the day relaxing under the covers because it was freezing all day today. This opens. These were like 2 freebies that I had gotten in a trade. This is Jamin, and this is Jungkook. Should have kept the Jungkook one out of here so I could send it to Sana. But anyway. Another good chill day overall. Just kind of the usual, relax when I could and watch videos when I could. This day was pretty chilled out due to the fact that my mom wanted a down day after working her shift. So, this was a note from someone that I traded with. Mentioned that I had 2 trades come in, and also that I hated that for my mom that she gets so exhausted, but it's part of her profession. Especially whenever you deal with any assisted living or even nursing homes. And then I kind of went on this big tangent that I'm not going to get into. Earlier, when he had gotten off of work, a friend of the family that I consider like a stepdad took me to TJ Maxx so I could get a new pillow mist. It's the last one I had ran out of. It was the one that John got for me from Earl Market back in October. So the fact that it had lasted me that long was pretty good. Mentioned I hoped I'd be able to get another one when I'm there for Valentine's Day. It would just depend on my supply of pillow mist at the time. Mentioned I hoped to film a few videos the following day because I'm almost through with having videos for the month, which was surprising to me given the fact that it's only a week into the new year. But I want to stay somewhat productive as far as the videos go. I mentioned I did have a trade come in and a gift come in, which was super nice. Of Marmoni, I think is how you say her username. She had some extra Chewy cards that were pre-order cards that no one was wanting. So she sent me a message and asked if I wanted them, and I told her I'll be glad to take them off her hands. So this day was just another chill day. Usual chill routine. For whatever reason, the past couple days my right foot had been killing me, and I was not sure why. I don't know if I slept weird, or if it was my boots, or if I bent it wrong, or what. But whenever I would walk on it, it would really, really hurt. Anyway, then one of the home health nurses came this particular morning. My grandma asked him if he'd take Papa in the living room for 2 reasons. So that he could examine him better, and so we could change the sheets on his bed. So I wish I knew of a way for him to gain feeling back in his fingers without requiring surgery. Talking about my grandfather. Regardless, Grandma needed my help with changing the sheets, so I did the best I could do, given the fact that I've only changed the sheets every so often myself, and it's not the way that she likes it. Like, she tucks the corners in and everything, and I've never really been able to do that. I did get 4 videos filmed, which means after I get them set to upload, I'd have all of January ready to go. Mentioned I hoped to keep it up throughout the year, and that I thought I did somewhat decent with it last year, but I would like to do better because there were a few times I recorded the day of when a video was supposed to go live, so. The 4 videos I did was What's in My Purse, the singing of Laboom, What About You, Top Songs of 2019, and a journaling update. So I did get a decent amount done. Okay, for this last little bit, I'm just gonna flip through it slow because my throat is killing me. And this is an envelope I keep stuff in. But yeah guys, that was the end of this flip through. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Let me know down below what your favorite part of these are. And I will talk to you guys soon in another video at another time. Bye guys. Annyeong.